Hello, hello, I am Rangru,
Hello, Blitz-War.
and I am here today with, yes, the Blitz-War himself, with his mod from the 2v2 Blitz-War tournament. Who do we have playing
Yeah.
today, Mr. Blitz?
Today we have a 2v2 between two big players, two big teams of the tourney. We have on the blue side, we have NBK and Procomi. Procomi is playing Germany Mechanize. NBK is playing US and Spectec. And for the red side, we have Krot and Pikuda 3 points. So Krot playing the Chinese and Spec, and Pikuda playing the USSR or Russia.
Indeed. So, this is your mod. Could you just give a little overview on what the hell is going on? Because there's a bunch of weird unit names I've never seen before.
Yeah, so basically BWC mod, it's our Wargame 4. We did what Eugene didn't do. So we basically update everything, all the new unit in the service, like T90, like Panzer, like Iskander, a lot of unit.
All the fancy new toys.
Yeah.
Cool, and seeing just at the opener here, we got ourselves an Apache escort doing a little early tactical outplay, forcing us with Devkas out, and a pretty heavy push here from MBK and
Yeah.
pro-communists into Mike.
Yeah, actually, Pikuda don't have much for Mike. Kind of weird. Usually people send double super heavy in that side, but maybe they have another plan.
I do see a bit more of a heavier concentration from Pakuda into the
Yeah,
Gulf
yeah,
sector, two
yeah, yeah.
T-72B3s, which are definitely pretty
Yeah.
beefy.
And they are facing absolutely nothing. This is really interesting. Nothing on golf from blue. We just see some murders coming now.
That's really just the Germans sending in their mechanized forces, which shouldn't do too terrible on Go, because it's a pretty CQC location. But if
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
T-72s can get online in long-range area, yeah, there's no like actual armor or anti-armor
Yeah.
to deal with them.
Panzer Grenadier are decent with the Panzer Faust 3. Can do some damage, but like we see, Pico is really careful with his tank, just waiting to get the perfect line of sight and shoot down now.
Not wanting to get too close, and we also see Krot as well has managed to get a very easy control over Echo, pretty much zero fighting over that sector, and that's a
Yeah,
pretty good sector because once you capture it, it's kind of hard to lose
yeah,
it.
yeah. Because you have to go up. It's really hard with the town. We see Xubao on that town holding Special Force of China. Really good though. Yeah, really strong position on Echo for red teams. But looks like blue have another ID. They are pushing straight to Lima. Nothing can stop them actually.
Yeah, we're kind
And
of seeing a like flank trade, so to speak, where one side push heavy
yeah,
one flank and the other side's pushing heavy the other. But it does seem like with I keep forgetting team names, Team
yeah,
Cossack, they have a bit better momentum down south.
yeah, completely. We see a Super Hornet going for the T-72B3.
And some pretty good hits, knocking him down to
Yeah,
half, and we're seeing Pakuda immediately buying supply trucks to get
yeah.
those guys fully operational.
Also, the third T-72B3 is coming to hold the flank, I guess.
Trying to hold position, and we're seeing Pakuda's bringing in some Cornets onto the Lima position. Yeah, really
Yeah,
not much in that Lima spot, except for that one Hind, which could maybe do a little bit of damage, but really
yeah.
seeing the Cossack team really just try to push heavy into Gulf.
You see double Puma going, trying to go snipe the 2 points heavy. Really strong IVs from Germany, but immediately caught unload the Xubao Chinese Special Force plus Hints coming to help. Yeah, and that stopped that.
Yeah, the Puma reminds me a bit of the Marder 2 from the base game.
Yeah,
They're
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit cheaper, but it is beefy at 7 armor. I know the Puma C has like 11 or 12, which is
Yeah, and
that's
plus an ATGM also.
thick. We're seeing the Hind coming in to easily finish him off.
Yeah. Making pressure on the 2 point is actually really good for blue team. Also having Mike completely under control with Gavlin on the position, force recon.
Yeah, both sides have definitely done a, interesting trade of the Echo Mike. It seems like it is gonna hash it out over the classic center Ghost position, the deciding +1.
Yeah.
I think we're
We see
also
the first hammers called by NBK, trying to snipe Artie on the base and force the CV to move actually.
a bit of a
Prob- yeah, probably guessing. That was a really good guess.
Oh, I think he had a recon helicopter come around here
Oh
before.
yes,
That's right,
and
it had
that's
the
why,
markers.
yeah. So the fob are marked. Ooh, that could be really bad for red teams if blue start to sniping fob and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, once
Yeah,
you spot the fob, it's pretty much buggered. I've seen like
yeah.
1v1 replays where once a fob gets spotted, it gets
Uh,
nuked, and then the other team gets buggered because they can't bring up supplies. 'Cause if
yeah,
it comes to an RT war.
this is new meta. Like 2 years ago, people didn't snipe fob. Now it's a really new meta, sniping fobs. I mean, it's really good to snipe fobs. I'm not kind of player who snipe fob, but I think it's really good because you, especially like on team game like this, you don't let your opponent spam RT in you.
I think it's a pretty interesting
Yeah,
strategy. I understand why it probably took a little bit for it to pick up because it doesn't give you like an immediate effect. It's not like, oh, you just sniped a T-72
exactly.
BU and it's like, oh, I knocked out a sub
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah,
It's a slow creeping realization of, oh crap,
yeah.
I can't get any more missiles.
That's super bad, actually.
I
We
can't
see a
repair my tanks.
yeah, Super Hornet again
Oh
coming to the
wow.
T-72. No big AA from Red to stop this harassing with Hornets. Uh, we see some RT going on enemy base again from blue team.
And it really does seem keep remembering the player names. Bakuda. Oh, he does lose a B3 to a light
Yeah,
rifleman
yeah.
snipe. Yeah.
Light rifleman just pick up a nice side shot on the from the hill to the T-72. Really good move from NBK there.
And we're seeing Bakuda. I know with the Russian armored deck, you only
Yeah,
really get Motostractly spam, which
yeah.
standard infantry, but at the same time, I know Krot with his American deck has. Oh, MBK, my bad.
Oh,
Oh.
ooh,
Oh!
ooh. The Abrams plus the combo of the F4 just kill another T-72. The F4 go down to the SF, to the G11, but really good operation for blue.
Yeah, Bakuda's getting really buggered. He's taking some
Yeah.
heavy losses. Another beat. Those light riflemen are becoming pretty heavy hitters.
Oh, go the third. So, oh, basically now red don't have much to hold that down. Uh, Immediately blue are sending force like not fast moving, but we see some reserve force push that down. CV is coming, but nothing much can protect it. One
Yeah,
concourse, one verba.
I think Krot really needs to start throwing in probably some of his more elite Chinese infantry to help out,
Yeah.
because especially against mechanized players, as we know in vanilla, mechanized is the dreaded, deck to go up against,
Yeah.
especially in 1v1s. And
Yeah,
the models directly are just not going to hold up.
yeah. He needs some support from his teammate with good infantry. That's for sure. And also, we see both player, Procomi and MBK, are invested on golf. Both of them are sending force constantly to keep the pressure on the front.
And it seems like that would be the meat grinder, which I think does benefit um, MBK and Pro Communist, just because of the mechanized. I think mechanized plays better in a CQC compared to an
Yeah,
armored deck.
completely. And we see some hammers on the CV trying to snipe it, but it's a big tank CV with a lot of armor.
He will be fine. The FOB is slowly getting picked off. It's taking cry right. Oh, the BRDM
Ooh,
direct hit.
yeah. lost 6 HP. That's if it's a Gypsy V, would have been dead because only 5 HP.
Hmm.
That's why you pick Bear them too. We see some Garad, really interesting choice when you play Russia. You have like Borentino. Oh, the CV go down on the base. Oh, that's bad for red.
It's not too bad for him because fortunately you still have the India spawn point, but of course having to
Yeah,
spend 100 or so
yeah,
points for another CV is definitely going to
yeah.
slow down their momentum, especially considering that already in
Even
golf it's not looking
yeah,
good.
even the reinforcement when they come from India to golf, it's like a long road. Gonna lose more times, and it's not the time for losing times because we see a big push there with the Panzer Grenadier, a lot of Jaeger trying to assault the town where the CV is.
Just rushing on down. If those Panzergrens
Yeah,
can make it into the town, they'd be in a pretty good spot. And yeah, it's really
yeah,
just a bunch of BMP1s, which aren't exactly up to the task. A little bit
yeah.
outclassed compared to more modern
A little
IFVs.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit back in the 60s. Don't even have ATGMs.
Yeah, no, they have one cornet on the extreme flank of the towns.
Oh, the B3M is coming, and there's two B3Ms. I mean, this is some super
Oh,
heavy armor, but that one is
yeah,
getting blapped. He's down to 3 HP.
yeah.
Oh!
Oh, the Sub V2 get the kills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blue team really pushing hard. They know they killed the tank, so they have to, and they know they killed the CV on Eco, so reinforcement gonna make a lot of time to come. So it's the perfect moment to push.
Yeah. And more importantly, they have the high ground.
Yeah,
You know, big Jaeger blob, as well as National Guards moving on through. It's really just Modest Strike, like a few Modest Strikely and one
one
Chinese elite troop.
Zubao. Yeah, we see KSK German Special Force advancing.
J10 coming in. It's got the J-Dams.
Ooh.
That Jaeger squad got hunted
Oh,
down.
poor Jaeger, yeah. There you go. That's why you don't force stack your infantry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've seen also of the T-72B3s earlier, these big blobs
Yeah,
end up becoming big targets.
yeah,
Yeah, this is just an effective amount of firepower which the Cossacks are being able to bring down on Gulf. And also just having those two 80 Abrams just on the
yeah,
hill, come in and out, you know, shoot something and ward off that Russian armor for a bit, is buying them a lot of time.
yeah. And actually, the red team maybe panic or something. Still didn't send the CV to Echo, to Kilo, sorry. And
Oh,
the
wow.
CV is just between Juliet and Golf. I think it's probably a misclick. So,
I
so
think that was the
even
one I
for
was
good
going to
player,
Gulf.
yeah, even for good player, they can make mistake. So,
Yeah, because that is a +2 takedown now, losing
yeah,
by, which
I
does
mean,
make a pretty big difference in a 2v2.
yeah. Yeah, it's a big difference. And the reinforcement, look, the reinforcement, they are coming from the other way from India.
Hmm. Have to go around to Cape.
Yeah,
We've got the Grant coming in once again. But it's not
yeah.
really much of a target-rich environment anywhere for him to come in clutch.
Finally, we see a bear them to call it for Kilo.
Or they're trying to snipe at FOB, it's taken quite a
Yeah,
while. I wonder, because the funny thing about FOB snipes is, at this point, you don't really see the FOB. Does the
yeah.
FOB give off a corpse once it dies?
You get veterancy on your RT, so you can notice.
Oh, okay. So there is a way to
Yeah,
detect it. I didn't know
yeah,
that, actually. I guess
yeah,
killing a big base would, you know, give you
yeah,
a reason for promotions.
yeah. After the Pikuda fob gonna die, the RT of Porokomi gonna get vet up.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheap RT, it's cheap investment, 100 points to snipe CVs.
Definitely paying off so far. We are seeing
Yeah.
a little bit of playing Lima, the Panzer Grenadier squad, getting up and close with the Cornets, and also Puma A flanking about.
Yeah, but always the hand for securing the flank and this kind of operation, a really good use of the helicopters. Because you're not gonna send AA there, and it's always you're gonna just try to sneak something, and VP it's actually the best call you can have.
Yeah, it's pretty cost effective, has some slightly better missiles compared to the Wargame or Dragon version, but
Yeah,
you know, in the end of the day, a Hind is a Hind, and they're pretty
yeah,
useful.
completely. Hind is a hind. I can only agree with you.
The FOB does finally go down in Kilo, but it does get replaced finally by another BRDM2CV, which
Yeah,
should give 3 points, a little bit better free reign and actually getting into Gove. But it seems a little bit too late. The Cossacks
yeah,
have heavily fortified that location with Jaegers all over the place. They got anti-aircraft,
yeah.
enough Abrams to make the American military-industrial complex safe. It's pretty
We see
tough.
an escort trying to bypass the defense and go for the CV. The VP gonna engage it. The escort trying to go for the CV snipe. Oh, they spot the CV. 1 HP. Oh,
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 oh, oh!
oh my God.
I think he got escorted off the premises.
Oh my God. The bypass.
Oh,
That was
wow.
really nice. Between
Now,
the lines, just to snipe that target and give it, and that give +3 again. So a really, really good operation for Blue.
how much is the Apache escort roughly?
18 points. It's like 85.
Okay, I was definitely a worthwhile trade.
Yeah, yeah, it's worth it completely.
Yeah. Does get recaptured immediately is that ZTZ Rosja. And we're also seeing another
Yeah,
BRDM2 being brought out, so I think he's still sending that to Lima. You might want to try to... Oh, I say sneak into Gove, but it's already a CV in
yeah.
Gove. Not for long, maybe.
The RT is coming in. I think this RT is preparing for a push.
Cluster in that town. Oh, actually... Does
The
that...
HIMARS, yeah.
Oh, is it HE clusters?
It's HE plus AP power, HIMARS.
Oh, wow. So it just kills
Yeah.
everything, pretty much.
Yeah. He don't have a lot of AP actually, but he do some damage. Like you see, the tank CV get 2 damage from the HIMARS.
In the
But the
Jaegers
National
push through.
Guard have so much potential there to side shot something.
Yeah.
We see a push from Blue and Armata moving from the other side. 4 Strike Dragon trying to push the 2 point. This is brutal.
It
Armata
is.
come to... Yeah. Oh, the Armata on the good timing. Just stopping that.
That T14 is the, like, super heavies of super heavies right now.
Yeah.
25 AP. I mean, you can only get one of them in your deck, because
Yeah.
that's
It's
pretty accurate
prototype
to probably
unit.
how many are actually functional.
Yeah. Basically, it's
Yeah.
the heaviest tank now for the mod. Really strong.
Yeah. But very expensive, but
Yeah.
by God, it can hold its own.
We see a big engagement again, T-72 versus Abrams on the towns. T-72 retreat at 1 HP.
But still, the Cossacks aren't able to hold their own. They're just in a very
Yeah,
good position because on that
yeah,
hill, they're forcing CQC fights. And it's really not favouring Pakuda here at all, especially when you're, Russian tanks, you have ATGMs, you
yeah,
want to be engaging, at first at longer range, get a few licks in, and then moving close.
yeah, completely. Uh, Maybe Borentino would have been a good call with the Armored, better than the Grad if in this kind of situation. But again, this is the choice of Pikuda.
Yeah.
65 points Grad. Oh, we see Fob trying to get sniped on other side, on India.
Oh yeah, he must have also
Yeah,
spotted that during
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
little reconnaissance move. Oh, we're also seeing a PHL 16 and Well, I didn't know Chinese had, like, are those 370 millimeter rockets or missiles?
Yeah, it's like a Urigan. It's a HE. It's really good to do versus infantry and surprise. When you have like a mass of spam infantry, PHL-16 can do a lot of job.
Somebody's probably gonna need engulf to try and,
Yeah,
you know, make a few craters in that location to ward off the German mechanized.
yeah, and the line of Milan plus KSK
Oh yeah.
on the plateau, it's really hard to do it. Plus the Abrams for the support.
Yeah. This is a long range killing
Yeah,
machine, especially the KSKs with the sniper rifles.
yeah, a really good defense line.
I'm
But now we see a lot of Ming Bing called Chinese reservist infantry coming to support the Armata, the T-72, and the Armata on other side.
mm-hmm.
We
There
see
was
immediately the line of Milan shooting at everything.
the BMP-1s are getting blapped, but yeah, I do like his push here from 3 points. At least they're trying to push
Yeah,
a different angle, but as you see, his angle
yeah,
is already covered, and there's the HEMARs coming in.
yeah. HEMAS for quick reaction. But the red move, yeah, you're right. It's actually really nice. They try to bypass the enemy defense to attack them when they are not waiting for.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
this,
B3 is getting blapped from all angles, so he's a tank.
yeah,
He's only down 4 HP.
a lot of Milan coming in, 4
Uh,
HP plus the escort.
on the T14, he's going in hot. Look at him go.
Oh, yeah, and we see the F-16 shooting on the town, panic everything. The red can actually make it on that town after that strike of RT.
Yeah. And T14 backing off into that smoke. I believe the Cossacks or blue team shot that smoke, so definitely a little
Yeah,
bit unintended ally. And we've seen the
yeah,
370 millimeter rockets land, and well, they're stunning, you could say.
yeah. We see F-22 a Raptor in the air to protect the sky.
60% ECM, so it's probably a
Yeah,
little bit hard to shoot down, I would guess.
it's the premium. It's like the
Hmm.
OP shit, you know. It's like the best SF you have.
Wait, Blitz,
You buy
you put
this.
OP units in your mod?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Jeez, that's surprising to me. Next,
F-22 Raptor, bro.
next thing you're gonna tell me is you're gonna start forcing people to play really awkward decks in their mod. Like, all the general decks are gone. You're either playing like West German Marines or you're buggering off.
Oh my god, I have so bad reputation. I like go OP unit too, man.
In
We,
constant airstrikes, damn.
yeah. And the GH-11, which is a NATO copy of China, just dropped a bomb there on that town. A Raptor shot down that. Ooh, the Raptor shooting the S-shooter. Ah, there's a Raptor. Just killed two planes.
J10 coming in and the J11. But
Yeah.
not going to.
The
Oh,
evac, I
J11's
think,
going in.
yeah. J11, it's the Chinese SF, like medium SF.
Hmm?
But yeah, making some progress, but Red making some progress, but still +1. Not a lot of time left. They have to make something happen.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
see
it's.
Armada trying to do as much effect. Super Hornet coming in. Go downs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 points is making some progress, but like you said, 50 minutes is not a lot of time to catch up to over 300 points. You need to be getting
Yeah.
like a +3, +4 at this
Yeah.
point to get the victory. And that's going to require knocking out both Goth and Mike. Maybe trying to open up something to Charlie up north. I mean, it's as much of
Yeah.
Milan's. If you just nuke that town
Yeah.
with the 370 mils and rush through, you have a chance.
Yeah. Bombing that down on the 2 point can be an ID. But again, it's always more easy when we see the replay. when you are in the action, it's
Oh yeah.
more difficult. Yeah.
Well, when I usually play, I have map packs on. It makes it pretty easy.
Pop is good.
Hmm. The CVs just keep dying. I don't know how.
What? Oh my god. I'm just mapping you. Map hacking you. Armata, it's like moving, but don't know where to go, you know? It's like, where I go, bro? I can't find a good target. If I go up, it's Panzer Grenadier Party. It's not a good deal. I see some Avenger. I try to move to kill some Avenger. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of like the problem with like super heavies. Really, in all of
Yeah.
Eugene games, you see this in Steel Division with King Tigers, that you have this such a big powerhouse unit that can go toe to toe with everything, but it can only have so much of a limited impact, especially when you're fighting against like a mechanized
Yeah.
player where all your targets are just cheap spam.
Yeah. We see F4F RTGM plane coming, plus a Goblin shooting at the Armata on the side. Goblin, it's fire and forgot missile. F4 coming for the Armata? No. Hide on the smoke.
Oh!
Oh, the angle of the F4 just killed the Armata there. Oh my god.
Blitz, of
That,
course you had to make the goddamn Peace Rhine OP in this one as well.
oh my god, the F4. That was side shot. It's
That was
not that
side shot,
OP.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just side shot
And
it, it's not hard. They
yeah,
should have
that's
kept him a
it.
curve at the 24 armor value.
Yeah, you need only side shot city to kill Armata. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's a skill issue.
Yeah, big skill issue there.
That's really gonna put, I think, a nail in the coffin here for 3
Yeah,
points, because that was a big powerhouse unit, and it got blapped.
yeah. Blue still on first thing. Golf. Golf is full of blue. You see only blue tanks. G10
Exactly.
getting engaged by the Patriot and go downs.
Yeah,
Yeah, we see Lynx. Lynx, really interesting unit. It's on vehicle tab. It's like cavalry tanks, 22 AP, 4 HE. A really good option for Germany, like to overrun tanks.
reminds me of in vanilla the Chinese like 65-point tank destroyer,
Yeah, the
where
PTZ.
it's
Yeah,
way above its rate class.
yeah,
Don't get shot, and it does really well.
yeah,
It's easy, just avoid the shots.
yeah. Actually, Pokomi is using it well. He's just hiding behind the 2A5 with a lot of armor. So the 2A5 take the shot, the Lynx shoot 22 AP. It's can do a lot of damage.
F-22 coming in pretty close there, taking a missile
Yeah,
or two, but of course, dodging it like a champ.
yeah. This F-22 is shot.
Oh, I like his rangers behind enemy lines here. But they're
Yeah,
not going to last too much longer with the fire support coming in. And that's really the wrong problem with 3 points I've been having. Like, yeah, they can bring in the tanks, but they don't have like the cheap, high explosive IFV fire support to actually
yeah,
back them up, which is
yeah,
what you need in a CQC mechanized fight.
yeah. Golf is completely a mechanized
Mm.
fight there. Or maybe cheap tanks could have worked, like T80 spam plus Motostarelki.
I like how
Yeah,
T-80s are the cheap tanks in this mod.
yeah.
Yeah. F-22 coming in.
CJ11 killing one Harrier, Raptor coming to save it, and missed.
Also, just these HIMARS strikes have been extremely on point as well, just shutting down, ending
Yeah,
all of 3 points attacks.
yeah. Really good use of the HIMARS. Uh,
On the
Blue start
370s, though.
running. Yeah, again. Hitting HIMARS. We see some Chinese RT on that push on the Pencil Grenadier. Oh, and just two squad disappeared there.
Oof.
That hurt.
Absolutely blapped. And that's going to force back the Cossacks a little bit, Laboratory 5.
Yeah,
Forcing to retreat. But still, there's 10 minutes left. There's still a whole lot of points you need to catch up to, and
Yeah.
this gold push is just a grind. Oh,
We
yeah.
see cruise missile coming in.
And it gets
Uh,
flapped.
get shot down,
Yeah.
yeah. So cruise missile are not like invincible unit. If you have good spike, if you have good AA, you can just stop them. Because when we make them, people was thinking, oh, this thing gonna be so OP and stuff. But if you have AA, you're fine, bro.
Just bring AA, it's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
just shoot it
How
down.
to stop a rush? By AA. It's
Yeah.
not hard.
It's easy not to get tactically outplayed.
Yeah.
I just
It's not that
like
hard.
Tourney scratches at the start of the match. The VDVs are just ancillary.
Yeah. My army is only AA.
Yeah.
I fight only with AA. I don't need it. We see Harrier coming on the tanks with the gunner and the T-72.
Oh! Gets blacked out the sky. He thought it was a Falklands, yeah, but he's 40 years too late.
The gunner was something. Yeah, we see a T90 AK CV to contest golf to stop the bleed.
He needs something quite heavy in
Yeah.
there. And it's also probably beneficial that the T90 does come with a free AK.
Yeah.
Seeing once again just more HIMARS strikes, and by God,
Yeah.
this crouch position just keeps getting blapped, yeah. It's because it's such a concentrated location, you can't
Exactly.
avoid it.
Yeah, it's super hard to be on the red side at this moment. Really tough. All the angle for engaging golf is hard because it's really well defended by blue. Like, they are contesting each centimeter of each inch of that.
Hand Grenadiers again, blapped, yeah. Receive finally some good fire
Yeah.
support being brought in from 3 points. Just those Chinese autocannon vehicles, more than
Yeah.
enough. I mean, we saw the BMP ones earlier, but, well, like I mentioned before, 1960s IFV is a bit outclassed. I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll bring them up with more Chechens, and they're based.
Raptor still flying in the air. The sky angel.
Oh, good sniper, Lu Sandu getting the gap hard.
Oh yeah, really nice pickup. But we see a bunch of farm murder coming on fast move. Versus not much Luzundui, actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, barely anything to stop him. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a, like, Mad
Okay, we
Max
have some
fight.
Chinese guy coming to reinforce that down quickly. Probably some Ming Bings. Oh, the murder just turned. Oh, interesting. Looks like another
Smoke.
ID. Yeah.
Oh, the Abrams pushing up. I think one of them almost got hit by an RPG.
Yeah, from the Luzundui.
Oh, the Martyrs actually pulled back and loaded the infantry, and okay, now they're going to go full hog. Infantry-less.
Okay. We see a Chinese reservist Ming Bing trying to enter to that
Oh,
forest.
it's cruise
Yeah.
missiles.
Oh yes, a lot of cruise missiles. Some of them managed to shoot to crash on the CV, 3 HP, not much. The Raptor, yeah.
Oh, you
saved
can
the day.
evac him.
Yeah.
What's
you
the
can
reload
evac him.
time?
It's like 3 seconds. I mean, the thing, we should not evac them because it's cruise missile. If we don't die, it's have problem. But it's a plane. We are using the Eugen mechanic. We are using a plane for that.
I think it's
So,
pretty
yeah.
realistic. I think
Yeah.
the Russians just have a guy with a really big net and they just catch it.
Yeah. We see some Luzundui trying to enter to Mike, but a lot of National Guard holding that. Oh, also 2 T90M called from
Oh,
another
whoa.
push from this side, which is really interesting. So Red is pushing on both sides on Golf, both flank of Golf. We see a A10 coming in.
Coming in hot.
Harry, Raptor. We see a
Tron.
big air dominus. Ooh. Evac, okay. Sub V3 engage, kill T90, kill TZ, big tank, Chinese tank, and they managed to evac. A really good move from Blue.
Yeah.
Just stop that push there.
Dominating there, and of course the T90 would stayed alive is the T90 of the Rap and Jam's problem, so he's a bit useless. And that gives Abrams enough time to relocate and deal with the threat.
Yeah. We see that poor T90 with weapons jump there. Cannot do much.
This is pretty much over.
Yeah. That was the big last offensive, I think, from Red.
Yeah, 4 minutes left. It's going to be hard to, get the points to actually, amass something big.
Yeah.
So only 4 minutes. You're only going to have,
Yeah.
1 minute to try to snipe all the enemy CVs, which is a bit difficult, I believe.
Yeah.
AMPVs is provide a bit of the AMPVs are just like M1 on freeze, right?
Yeah. A bit better because I have seven armor.
Oh wow.
It's like the Israeli transport with a lot of armor. Kind of similar. Yeah.
Lines being brought on in to try to get a few snipes.
Yeah. The good thing for Red, it's a best of three, of course. Tourney games are best of three. This is the first game. Second game gonna be second game gonna be I think on I don't remember the map. I think it was on a hell in very small place.
Yeah, and then the other one was Hierata Show.
Yeah. So it's not lost yet for Red.
But yeah, speaking of this match, I feel like I just picked a poor location to fight. They fought in mech gang territory, and you don't go into mech gang territory good.
Yeah.
Until you get overwhelmed by Jaeger spam. I think maybe if they push Mike more heavier, then they could use more heavier Russian tanks to their advantage. Or maybe even just trying to push into Charlie. Even though pushing into Charlie is not great, because you have to face Eugene's favorite map design, which is bridges and rivers. At least it gives them a shot. And even if you just neutralize Charlie, that's a +2 sector.
Yeah. A lot of strategy. Germany is really strong, mechanized on that side. Of course, maybe Red was accepting to do something with the Ming Bing and tanks, but didn't happen.
Maybe if Krop puts a little bit more heavier into Golf on this match, because he had better infantry options, it would have maybe not completely folded as cheaply due to the Montestractly. So what, another cruise missile?
Yeah.
Nope.
We see some action on Hotel. Red Blue team trying to snipe the CV with the Little Bear plus Harrier plus Raptor.
Absolutely no chill.
Yeah.
HIMARS as well trying to get in on the action. Mike HIMARS his own little bird, Joe.
Yeah. Both team are really good players. They 3 points play a lot of tourneys. They win a lot of tourneys also. NBK and Procomi also really good players. So it was a really intense fight between that two nice teams.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of a back and forth in trade here.
Yeah.
It's just so the Cossacks traded a bit better.
Yeah.
A-10s on patrol, trying to warn off any other Russian tanks from doing their business.
Yeah. We see T90 moving. Ooh, ZTZ. That. Interesting, turning off all the weapon, using only the Avenger for the gun run.
Because why not?
Yeah, because why not? And get hated by the HQ9.
And yes, the GG, and yeah, the KT's pretty damn close considering just how much
Yeah.
it felt. Definitely more one-sided towards Team Cossacks, but 3 points didn't, make it a free game.
Yeah, that was a really intense fight. Really high intensity between
Indeed.
both teams.
That was quite a lot of fun there, Mr. Blitz.
Yeah.
But do you have anything else you want to say?
So this game we're gonna also cast the second part, guys. So
Yep.
watch out. We're gonna upload that really fast, and also you can join the Discord if you wanna try the mod.
Discord link will be in the description below in my video as well.
Yeah.
So
And big
try it
thanks.
out.
Yeah, and big thanks to you.
Thank you, and big thanks to you as well. This has been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
Cool. And on that note, thank you guys at home for watching. On my end, take it easy.
See you.